For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Socials are family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we have a little bit of a tip when it comes to making coins and building your team. Now in this video we'll be focusing on power-up passes and how you guys can use them in the most effective way possible to potentially make some coins by using them properly. And before we get into this one, if you are not yet subbed to the channel, we do post videos every single day showing you how to build the best Madden Ultimate Team possible. If you like this content today, you definitely will like my future videos, so hit that sub button if you are new, and without further ado, let's get into this one. So yeah, like I said before, I believe power-up passes are one of the best ways possible to build your Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm gonna go over a few tips right here to ensure you're using them in the right way. Now, tip number one is to ensure that you are using all of the power-up passes. I know a lot of you guys, myself included, will sometimes forget to use some of these passes in our binder. So what I'd recommend you do is go by type, go by collectible, and if you have any higher overall power passes in here, you're gonna want to use these. So for example, this one right here, this 93 to 94, what I would recommend you do if you have this, and myself included, what I'm gonna be doing is I'll be going through my team and seeing if I have any expensive 93 to 94 overall players that are stuck in some of these power-ups. So we're gonna go through these players right here, and if they have a higher overall 93 or 94 that's actually selling for a solid price, what I would recommend you do, and what I'm going to be doing, is I'll be going through my squad and finding those players. We'll power the cards down, we'll sell off that card that we have in the power up right now, we'll use our power up pass in that place, and then we're going to make some literally free coins by doing that. So that's just tip number one. We're going to want to make sure we use all of these. A lot of the times as you guys complete specific amount of daily objectives or improve your MUT level, you're going to earn a lot of these power up passes, and the most notable one right here that you're going to be able to do this with is going to be the daily objectives. As you guys will see in here, the MUT dedication section, when we go into daily engagement, you'll see that you're getting a lot of power-up passes for simply completing daily objectives. So that's what you guys can be doing with these passes right here. Kind of work backwards, find the most expensive player you have that specific overall, and then sell off the card and put the power-up pass in its place. Now, tip number two right here when it comes to these passes is we want to ensure that we are using them on the most expensive player possible on our team when it comes to that overall grouping. So for example, with my 97 overall power-up pass right here, I was considering using it on Aaron Donald, I was considering using it on Deshaun Watson, and I already had the Deshaun Watson card in my binder. So what I did is I actually sold off my Deshaun and used the power-up pass on the player. What I'd recommend you do is ensure you are using the pass on the most expensive card. Let's say, for example, we had this Deshaun Watson right here, and we also had another 97 overall player like Derwin James, and we had bought both of the players. What you're going to want to do is you want to sell off your Deshaun Watson and use the power-up pass there, because he's the more expensive version of the card. Again, same goes with literally any of the other players we have on this team. If, for example, you had a pass on someone that wasn't that expensive and you bought a player that was more expensive and put them into the power-up, you're going to want to switch that around. So just ensure you guys are going through your lineup and making sure that you have the most expensive players with the pass on them, as it's kind of a way to save coins, and that's the way it should be treated. But if you already did buy the player, then you can actually make some coins by doing that tip. Now, the final thing that I want to mention, which also is kind of saving us some coins with these passes, is we're going to want to ensure that we use them on players that are a little bit interchangeable on your lineup. So for example, Deshaun Watson and Terry McLaurin. For Deshaun Watson right here, I knew I was probably going to get a new QB in about a month or so, so I decided to use the pass on him so that way we would have a lot of flexibility and we didn't invest a whole ton into that position. Now, same thing with Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin, I knew I was probably going to upgrade to a 99 speed receiver that had the route runner or slot apprentice archetype, whereas Justin Reed right here, I knew I was going to keep on my team for quite some time. So if you have a player that you might think is just going to be on your lineup for a little bit, that's the type of player you use a power-up pass on, because it's not a huge investment to put the pass onto the card. Now, to end this one off, you guys can see the coin count has been steadily rising. Let's rip a couple of packs here and see if we can get glitchy at the end of the video. Game changer packs are usually solid. We'll open up two here and see if we can do anything at the end. But just a few tips when it comes to power-up passes. I feel like this is something that I haven't talked about on the channel a lot, so I was excited to talk about it in this video right here. We're going to start it off with a Autumn player as well as an 89 Mike McGlinchey. Alright, a solid pull right there. Rising Stars card as well. It's going to be a 90 Brian Burns. Alright, this is a good pack when it comes to a game changer. D'Angelo Hall, a regular core elite, but an 89 and a 90. Yeah, we will take that out of a game changer pack. Really solid pulls right there. One more pack and then I'm going to sign out for the video. Usually I do like to post coin making methods today on Saturday, but I'm actually out of town pre-recording this a little bit earlier, so no method this week because I didn't want to make something and then maybe the market would move and it wouldn't work. So I decided to just go with this video instead today, but ending this one off on our final pack, a legend legend player, LT, Aussie Newsome, DeAndre Campbell, another legend. Can we get someone solid? 86 LT, legend with the legs, show me someone good. We're getting an 88 Tony Gonzalez. What a troll right there. Legend with the lights, and they give me an 88. We'll take it out of the packs. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, scroll down and leave a like. We have 3 little tips when it comes to power-up passes. 1, you want to use them all. 2, you want to use them on players that are the most expensive to kind of make yourself or save yourself some coins. And thirdly, it's probably worth considering putting the pass on some players that have a little bit more fluidity in your lineup. So maybe you're going to upgrade or change around in the future to ensure that you're not investing a whole ton into the card. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.
So,